Hey guys, it is Dr. Anthony from Absolute Chiropractic. I'm out here on the Puppy Beach in Spring Lake. You can see some of the dogs. Oh, is that Maggie? Can you see her? Yeah, she's gonna come over and say hi. Hey there. Yeah, she's gonna come hang out with me. So we're out here today and I'm just kind of watching the sunset with her and reflecting on some of the cool stuff that I got to see in the office today. Just really, really cool. I just love chiropractic so much because it's not adding anything, it's just taking anything, it's just letting people heal and function the way they're supposed to. So, quick example, I have this girl who comes to the office. She's been coming for like a year and a half now. I think she started when she was like 14, 15 years old. And she came because somebody referred her in because every time this girl would walk or do anything or exercise at all, her knee would lock up to the point where, like, when she first came to the office, we were watching her walk up and down the hallway. And I mean, this girl could not function whatsoever, could not really do anything, exercise or be like a 14, 15-year-old kid. So of course, when you look at things, when we keep our blinders on the way that we treat things, the first step we have, well, your knee is locking up. So people in the past, what they do, they say, well, okay, well, let's go ahead and look at the knee and just look at it. Let's do shots, let's do medications, let's adjust the knee, whatever it is. Didn't do anything. Knee was fine. They then went to somebody who said, okay, well, it makes sense if the hips are off balance. Let's just keep making sure the hips are in balance. Let's keep adjusting the hips. Let's keep those are balanced. And if they're balanced, then everything, the knees and everything should be balanced too, because you won't be putting pressure on one more than the other. And that's true, but make sure that was balanced. Hips and pelvis were good, and guess what? No change. So she comes into the office, and what we decided to start doing is saying, hey, well, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and look at the nerves? Let's look at how well your brain is controlling things. Let's look at what might be causing the system to get overloaded. Let's look at you as an entire person, not just the knee, not just the pelvis, not just the spine, just everything. Let's look at you as a total, as a whole, and see exactly, here she is, see exactly what is going on and what we can do to get you functioning better. So we use evaluation, we look, and her neck is just jacked, just going in the wrong direction. Like, there is no way that the messages from her brain are going out to her hips, to her legs, and everything possible properly. So we start doing is we start adjusting her and adjust anything that she needs on a daily basis. We correct her subluxation very gently, very specifically, using torque release technique to make sure that she's going to heal, she's going to function 100% of her best. So long story short, as you guys can imagine, I wouldn't be telling you a story if it wasn't good, right? So a huge, amazing change. Now, it's one thing to be like, okay, your knee doesn't lock up. One of the things that we love to do is say, well, understand how does this affect somebody's life? So she comes into the office today to get adjusted, just not for the symptom, but just to make sure she's continuing to function 100%. So I'm talking to her, and she's like, how was your weekend? What'd you do? I said, well, for the last couple of days, I've been in the mountains. I was climbing a mountain, and I went rock climbing. I'm like, are you kidding me? You went climbing a mountain? You went rock climbing? Are you nuts? And we were talking, and it's just so crazy to be like, at 15, 16 years old now, she can go off and she can go rock climbing. And yeah, she wore a knee brace just for a little extra protection, but like, she literally could not walk down the hallway without limping, without the knee completely locking up, without just needing to stop for 18 hours because her knee locked up. I mean, this is just like a year and a half ago. So when we look at things, I mean, couldn't we look at somebody and say every person who has a knee problem, we adjust their neck and they're going to get better? No, I mean, but the bottom line is so many of us are just designed to live such a much better life than what we've been living. So many of us have no idea how well we're supposed to function. And the first step for any person should be making sure their nervous system is functioning properly, 100%. It's not saying there's no time and place for drugs and surgery, absolutely, but the first thing should be making sure that our spine is aligned and our nervous system should be functioning 100%. Okay, symptom or not, we take care of a lot of kids just because their parents just want them to be healthy because the brain's going to control and coordinate all of growth and development. I'm going to check, and when Colleen and I have kids, if we have kids in the future, you bet, regardless of how birth is, I'm going to check, not necessarily adjust, but check to make sure that their spine is in the proper alignment, to make sure that their brains are going to control and coordinate their growth and development at 100%. And I'm going to keep them clear for as long as they're possibly alive, as long as I'm alive, because they deserve to function that way. And so many people come to our office, they deserve to function that way, and you and your families deserve to function at your best. That means something different for every single person, but we all deserve to function at our best. So I hope this is an inspiring message for you. If you guys are going through anything at all, if you guys want to join our tribe, if you guys want to join our mission and change the health of our community, check out our website, getabsolutehealth.com. You can actually book an appointment right on there. We would love to have you. We'd love to serve you, see what's going on, and see how you can do better. Look at this guy. Hello.